The objective of pranayam is not just to have a good or happy or peaceful mind alone. The objective of pranayam is internalization of your senses. The objective of pranayam is to achieve a state where your mind is pristine, pure, and clear, which gives you the eligibility and ability to receive the higher knowledge, the wisdom, the Vedanta Gyan. In general, if you are a practitioner of pranayam in regularity, then there are so many things which will begin to change inside out. For example, there won't be any confusion. There won't be any brain fog. There won't be any dilemmas. There won't be any dualities. Most of the time, should I do this or shouldn't I do this? For everything, there is always a confusion. If you do your regular pranayam, then the clarity about the stuff is there. Then your perception is much better. Best part, your sensibilities about the perceived world becomes much better. Most importantly, your intuitive side will begin to arise. Your intuition will be so clear. I always say this is the inner compass now working. Then if you practice your pranayam properly, then you harness the ability of higher intelligence. Again, I can't say enough about it. You really, really have to have a very high level of IQ to actually understand Vedanta, the Upanishads. Otherwise, you cannot. It's not for dumbos. It's not for even ordinary ones. It's for those who have a very good IQ level. Sometimes, when I meet people, they say I've passed their technical exams. Now they're engineers and doctors and MDs and PhDs and whatnot. But when they sit in the Vedanta class, I see them going bonkers because they can't get what is being taught. And then I wonder, how did you pass your, the competitive exams? How did you do that? How come you can't follow it? Because the academic knowledge does not provide you the intelligence quotient. That is still going to be missed, I would say. But as you begin to do pranayam, your IQ level will rise. Your intuition becomes better. Your ability to go to a very deep and restful sleep comes to you very naturally then. And physically, I can say, your hormones will function better, your lymphatic system will function better, your circulatory system will function better. Your muscular system will also be better, because when you begin to inhale very, very deep, long breath, and when you can double the amount of the exhalation, this wakes up your abdomino-muscle area. It wakes up your lumbar musculoskeletal tissues. And that becomes to work in such a wonderful way that you are 24/7 very aware about your physical posture, physical well-being, alignment and balance of your bones and your joints, and your sensibilities towards the world and how you interact with the world. Even this becomes beautiful. Now you might say, oh, is it possible to have so many benefits? Of course, it is there. The point is, you have to learn it properly and you have to practice it properly. It's not that you haven't learned properly and then you are not practicing it diligently and regularly and in discipline. Then these benefits will not be there for you to experience. But if it's learned properly and it is practiced properly, then mark my all these words, the pointers which I have given. And then the time would come, you will be tick marking the pointers. Done, 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 experience this, 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 this. Because whatever I'm saying is a very doable thing. It's not a fluke. It's not a gossip. It is not just a hypothetical uh, lecture about something. It's something which can be experienced provided you are prepared for it and you do it. And you not only do it, you master it. See, like there is a cook, then there is a chef, and then there is a master chef. Everybody is a bad cook. Some are good cook. Very few are chef. And further, limited is the number of the master chef. I can add another word, super master chef. Those become worldwide very famous. And people now know them because of their culinary skills. So I always say this, in the practice of yoga, don't be a bad cook, meaning bad practitioner. Be a good one. Then be a chef, meaning a true yogi. Then be a super chef, right? Why be ordinary? But it requires time, dedication, humbleness, and honesty. And if you're lacking these points, then everything is what in Hindi we say, kam chalao. Time pass. Yoga is not for time pass. It's not. It gives you a beautiful highway where every nook and corner is well explained. What will happen, what will happen, what will happen. And then you can match whether it is working with you or not. And mind you, you can go wrong, but the scriptures don't go wrong. So scriptures have given that list of those symptoms which you will have if you are a good practitioner. And if you are a good practitioner, the best part is that there would be such a beautiful inner contentment, no confusion, no dilemmas, and no pain, and no misery. And if you don't have this, something is wrong, surely, definitively. So good luck with your practice. And last, God helps those who help themselves. Don't wait that some miracle will happen and suddenly you will get converted into a great yogi. You have to work hard, very, very hard, and disciplined also.